Just 1 minute left, second round. Reaching for the further Nelson, Naylor, ground position. And the back hammer on underneath there, thrown off in time.
4, 5, 6. Naylor.
Again, that stranglehold with the wrist against the windpipe. Half a minute. Naylor keeping his head away until then. Left it a little too near that time. But he still has the back hammer on. 10 seconds to go. John Naylor of Wigan, 12 stone. We first saw him on the small screen around June of last year. He had 10 years amateur experience at the famous Billy Riley's gym in Wigan, and he turned part-time pro only in 1970. Now I think he's full-time. He's given up his other profession. His other sport was rugby league. He was a hooker in rugby league, but he doesn't play too much of that anymore.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go, and it's John Naylor for Great Britain against Jacky Ricard from France, actually residing in Paris. And it's a 1-fall contest with 4 rounds to go. Naylor on the canvas there in the tights. Push rather than a headbutt. Didn't land with a head then. Again, both men agreeing to the double interlock as they so often have in this bout. And a straight arm lift idea in Naylor's head. Changes his mind. Naylor switching from the back hammer again to the single finger interlock and the straight arm lift position. And there it is. And the Frenchman not at all happy about that one. And he was so worried about his shoulder that he forgot the apron of the ring was getting close. The second helps him back, and just about back in time at 9.5. And Naylor, of course, still going for that left arm submission. And the best thing that could have happened for the Frenchman there, a ropes break. Base of the spine dropped. Nice turn off the cross buttock there by the Frenchman, and Ricard could have had Naylor there in that cross press follow-up. Naylor knew what he was doing, I guess. There's the double wrist lock, back hammer. And an inside leg hang to turn his man over to a head scissors. And the double arm Naylor's got there, he's pretty good at the suplex. He tries a very low suplex, but he still holds the dead scissors.
Jacky Ricard. Come.
Yeah, it's a word, you understand?
Come on, bounce it.
And a cross press finishes it. Just 1 minute left in the third round. Frenchman keeping his distance. And Naylor saw his chance for the drop kick, but still landed it low. 30 seconds. Ricard with a lever. Double-handed lever. And a monkey climb to Naylor, but he's still got the lever on, as Ricard. Again the monkey climb. But still the Frenchman, with one hand holding Naylor's hand, the other the wrist. He hasn't got time to complete it anyway. Right on the bell now. And Jacky Ricard from Paris, 12 stone 7 of him, left it a little bit long in that last round. He could have made more of that move. He had the double wrist lever on Naylor. In fact, as you saw, right on the bell, Naylor got out of it. 3 rounds to go, and this Frenchman has got to catch up a little bit. If it's a points decision, and he'll have to catch up anyway to get anywhere near his speed, I think.
Seconds away, round 4.
Round 4, 3 rounds to go. John Naylor versus Jacky Ricard. And it's Ricard in the black trunks. One fall decides this bout, and that... something they're used to in France, but not over here. This time... and he used the hair again with his left hand. Frenchman trying to look calm and cool, but I think he's a little temperamental, this boy. And again, he's got that special stranglehold of his. With the wrist very much too near the windpipe, I would have thought. But the referee is right there, and he hasn't attempted to stop him yet. Oh, Naylor quick on those. He landed perfectly on his feet then. Didn't quite make the counter move in time. Again, that left shoulder getting the treatment. Frenchman a bit slow in taking his opportunities on a couple of occasions. There was one of them. Double leg grab, Naylor. It'll be interesting to see whether he tries the full Boston crab. Is the Frenchman's going to help him do it if he crawls through there? And he has. The Boston is on. But he knew what he was doing. Fall to the ropes to get a break.